So many of you guys know the Pixel 2 XL was probably my favorite device of the previous generation. I've got it in front of me here. I even used more than one version of it. This is the black one. I also used the Panda version. A lot of it came down to this camera on the back, the stock Android experience that exists on here. No skin, no mod, all the way into the settings menu. I wish this thing was a bit cheaper. I wish it had a headphone jack, but nonetheless, I loved this phone. So that brings me to today. I happen upon this article, latest Pixel 3 leaks showing off the notch. Oh no. And of course, this matters to me tremendously because of how much of a fan of the Pixel 2 XL I was. Based on that headline, you can tell this new device is going to have a notch. Maybe there'll be a way to turn it off? It's a pretty big notch too. It comes down a little further. It's a little taller of a notch. It's not gonna be for everyone. At first glance, you look at it and you're kind of like, man, it's not the best looking thing. And why would Google have to adopt the notch in the first place? And if they chose to, why does it have to be so big, so tall? Well, I'm speculating that the reason for it is to protect the stereo speakers, some of the best, clearest speakers of the previous gen flagship smartphones, firing directly at your left and right ear canal. So maybe that top part of the notch there exists to deliver audio. We can create a justification for having it. I still don't think I'm ever going to be a fan of the notch. If I can turn them off, I turn them off. If you can turn it off, that's going to be a fat bezel on the top. This will be interesting to see how this lines up. But there's some other cool stuff about this particular leak from this Russian guy. What's his name? Koroshev. He's claiming to have used the new camera for some sample shots on his Instagram. Maybe get a sense for the eventual performance of this Pixel 3. I think many of you, myself included, are going to be watching that camera closely. Take it with a grain of salt because it could be pre-release software, which certainly is subject to change. The next thing, which I'm really excited for, is a short little video clip. He shows the purported Pixel 3 wirelessly charging. Thank goodness. People get mad at me for this, for constantly talking about wireless charging as if it's this big deal, because yes, it is slower, but man, once you're in the ecosystem, once you're in the wireless universe, you start to notice, you start to slap it down beside your bed and get used to it. So since I use so many different smartphones, I get really used to having that feature. And then when I give it up, switching over to another one, as I do so frequently, I kind of miss it. With the Pixel 2 XL, I still missed it. Pixel 3 looks like it's gonna have it. So another image posted shows the back of the device. The camera layout looks similar. You still have a single lens system, so it looks like Google is going to be leaning on software once again. And then the last image here is about the accessories that are also in the box. I mean, I'm not sure what I really hoped for here. Maybe a resurgence of the headphone jack, but based on the adapter that looks like it will come in the box, that's likely not gonna happen. Though the Type-C earbuds do look like a potential upgrade, but if the fit is similar to what it was on the Pixel Buds, the wireless upgraded version of Google headphones, then I'm not too excited because I actually didn't like those headphones very much at all. Anyhow, there you have it. We have a very clear image now of this Pixel 3. I think this stuff is legit. It looks really legit at this point. And now the question goes to you guys. Is this device worth waiting for? Are you gonna sit around, hold off on your next smartphone purchase in anticipation of the Pixel 3? Or has this leak, have these images of the device and these findings pushed you in the other direction? Are you like, man, that notch, it's just too big, it's too ugly, I can't look at it? Maybe your confidence is shattered. I don't know where I stand yet. I'm definitely gonna use it. I wish it didn't have the notch, but I said that before. I know it's probably getting old at this point. Hopefully the camera can make up for it. The display is gonna be another big thing. And maybe if the sound coming out of it is amazing because of the notch, because there's a speaker hidden in there with some great volume, then maybe I can make the justification. Time will tell. This thing's coming out soon, and I'm gonna have an unboxing video, and I'm also gonna use it for an extensive period of time, so make sure to stick around for that. Anyhow, Pixel 3, we now know more than we knew before.